Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to my Town Hall 11 Let's Play. Derek here does not have any boulders to use, but he does have an open lab that needs to get going. Now, my Grand Warden, matter of fact, let's go ahead and pop on over to the progress base. Now, my Grand Warden does have 3 days and 12 hours to go before he is back awake, and my King has 5 days left. I do have my Queen, however, though with the strategy I'm currently using, she's not too much help. I just use her to funnel a little bit. So I've swapped from Electrone Lalo over to Electrone Dragloon, and the reason I did that is because, sure, Electrone Lalo was getting me triples even without my Grand Warden and my King, but there were some bases that I did fall short on, and I got almost none of the loot because I could not clean up the base. So I switched to this so I can grab loot even if I don't triple, which I likely won't with this strategy because my dragons are only level 5, which presents me with what I'm going to be upgrading this episode in the lab, which will be my dragons going to level 6, Town Hall 11 max, so I can use something like Dragbat or Electron Dragloon effectively if I wanted to. So in the last episode, I did finish the bat spell upgrade. They're now level 4, so I just need to upgrade my dragons, and I can use yet another strategy. So let's go on out and see if I can grab some loot with these dragons. All right, we have found ourselves a pretty much a dead Town Hall 11. The Eagle does have some ammo in it, but the Expos and Infernos are dead. So let's go ahead. We're going to try to Electrone out the Eagle so we don't have to worry about that because we don't have our Grand Warden to protect us from those Eagle shots before we can get it taken down. So I think the best course of action is to go ahead and just get it taken care of. That way, it's not dealing damage to our dragons. So I don't know why I Coco Loon, to be honest, because it is a dead base, so there shouldn't be any SAMs or anything like that. Go ahead and double clone there and get this started up. The Eagle does go down rather easy. Quite a few balloons moving through here. Electro Dragon gonna get some good chain value here in the core. And these balloons, if they weren't fighting the sweeper, would probably get a little more value. Let's see if I can make this happen. And I probably shouldn't have invested that, or at least invested a little earlier, but yeah, they're just, I don't think they're going to get very far over here. Let's go ahead and we're going to get our queen in over here, and then I guess we can start our dragons on this side right over here. And they should clean up. Oh no, my queen's going to go the opposite direction. I really wanted her to go around with that Electro Dragon. I just didn't want to place her all the way over there, but it's okay. This should work out. I'm hoping these dragons could eventually wrap around back behind this sweeper, because this Electro Dragon's not going to get anywhere trying to push into that sweeper. But dragons are going to work through. Nothing to stop them over here, to be honest, because I took out a lot of the base with that Electro, and being as it is a dead base, not much to stop these dragons, just some air defenses over here on this side, and a pretty low level queen to draw them in, so that may actually work to our advantage. Queen staying up, nothing really hurting her at the moment, nothing really targeting her at all. The dragons are doing a pretty good job in tanking for the queen, so she will hold on her ability for a little while here. And let's go ahead and freeze over this air defense so that our dragons can maybe get a little closer and take it out. They're going to target the queen first, but like I said, it's a low-level queen, so it is going to go down. Air defense goes down. I do have one more freeze left for this back-end air defense down here. I would really like to clean up all the trash out here because that's where all of the loot is going to be. I'm going to let this dragon die off. Maybe let one more die off before I freeze this air defense. Let's pop the queen's ability, and let's go ahead and freeze the air defense right here. Maybe get this stuff moving in. Yes, come on, dragon. Oh, get some shots off, and it's going to burn. That's okay. I do have enough dragons to take care of this. And matter of fact, nothing can touch this queen at this point. So we are going to triple it and take all of its loot. It just took a little while to get it done. They had to wrap all the way around the base, and they end up behind the sweeper just as I planned. Though it was a dead base, so it was pretty obvious that it was going to work out for me. Even with these Town Hall 10 level dragons, nothing could stop them because there were half the defenses dead on the base. So let's see. About 900,000 gold and 950,000 elixir and over 8,000 dark elixir from this raid. I have a lot of dark elixir that I need still for my queen and my king. King trying to catch up to the queen before I push her all the way to 50. And my Grand Warden still needs that elixir. He is going to level 12. I'm hoping as soon as he comes back awake, I can put him back down and at least get him going to level 13. We're trying to push him up to level 20 so we can stop worrying about the elixir for my Grand Warden, and he can always stay up and protect my troops from those eagle shots and traps and everything else. So let's go ahead and get another one of these trained up. Where did I put this? Right down here. And we're going to request for our Electrone and go back out for another raid for you guys. All right, we have found another suitable base for our Electrone. Let's see if we can get this whole compartment taken care of, and maybe even an air defense. This sweeper is pointing down at an angle, whereas this one is pointing straight up. So I'm hoping that this one doesn't cause us too much of a problem as we wrap around from that town hall after we come in from this side here. But let's see if we can get everything we need out of this Electrone first. Get the blimp going in, and we'll go ahead and drop this rage here, and then double clone right over that eagle. Get all of these balloons working through and see what we can get out of this Electro Dragon as well. So most of them pathed over to the right side, but the left side air defense went down as well. That is great. So we're going to get this whole compartment taken care of. That means we can do what I was looking to do, which is use our dragons over here on this side. Now, we only have one rage and one freeze left for this base, but it should get us working through just fine. I'm going to save the rage for this portion right here where this air defense is. Single target Inferno is just targeting balloons at the moment, so I'm not really too worried about raging them or freezing that, because the balloons can die off, but when the single starts targeting dragons, that's where we're having a bit of trouble. Let's see, we're going to freeze right over here. We're going to pop the Queen's ability, help these dragons get through, and let's go ahead and freeze this so they can get through this Town Hall compartment just fine. And let's freeze over the sweeper and the single as well. The single should go down right here, and then the sweeper as well momentarily. There we go. The Electro Dragon actually stayed up for the entire raid. This is not the Electro Dragon I carried in my camps. It is the max one that came out of the clan castle for the Electrone. Wow, I can't believe I tripled this base. I actually thought we were going to have a bit of a problem here, but the Dragons got it done once again. 573,000 gold before that bonus from Champions 2, 769,000 elixir, and 8,000 dark elixir. We've been finding some monster raids here in Champs 2. I'm hoping they continue while I push. I'm not really actively pushing, but I am winning quite a few attacks, so I'm actually getting closer to Champs 1. I'm hoping I do still find loot there, so I don't have to drop yet. I'm only going to drop once I stop finding loot, or I stop finding Town Hall 11s to attack as a Town Hall 11 myself. So, get on back home and train up another one from right down here, and we're going to request for that Electrone once again. We're going to wait on this Electro Dragon to get done. It takes quite a while because I'm not done upgrading my barracks yet. One is going right now, 6 days to go on that one. I still have 2 left to do. Thank you, Bertus, for the Electrone in my clan castle, my man. So let's see here. How much elixir did I need? I need 9 million elixir for the dragons, and I actually already have that for now, but if I used it right now, I wouldn't be able to cook another army unless I did go out and find some good loot with this current army. So I'm going to wait, obviously, till the end of the episode to do my upgrades, as always. Stay tuned. Let's bully this Town Hall 10 with our Electrone dragons. I stopped paying attention to the attack, so I'm actually a little bit late already, but we should be fine against the Town Hall 10. It has quite a bit of loot for a Town Hall 10. That's why I'm attacking it. Not really worried about the gold, but I could definitely use that elixir and the dark elixir from this base. I should get some pretty good value from this Electrone as well, because my max troops in the clan castle should do very well against this Town Hall 10. Let's just see what all the Electrone gets. So we get the Dark Elixir storage in the core. I think we might get the Town Hall as well. We do. We get the Town Hall and Inferno. Oh my gosh, we're getting all of the value here. So let's go ahead and start this right over here. And we're going to start a dragon over here just so we don't time fail. And I tell you what, we will hold on to the Queen for now. And let's go ahead and start this funnel and get these balloons in. And it seems like everything is going to meet up, so let's go ahead and send everything in. We'll send in the Queen right here to continue funneling down this side, keep everything tight into the base, drop the rage for the balloons, get them pushed through to the air defense. And like I said, probably nothing going to stop us because this is a Town Hall 10, so it'd be pretty hard for it to defend against this Town Hall 11 attack. even though I am missing my king and my warden, which really makes me a Town Hall 11, it's still, I have the spell capacity and the troop capacity, as well as Electro Dragons in my camps. So I'm definitely a Town Hall 11 bullying this Town Hall 10, but the loot was just too good for me to pass up. And it wasn't amazing for a Town Hall 11 like myself, but for a Town Hall 10, for me to find a Town Hall 10 with this much loot was pretty surprising. So I figured I'd go ahead and take all of it, and it's still a decent raid for me. And it was easy loot against this Town Hall 10. Let's swag this freeze right over here since we don't need it to clean up the base. Pop the Queen's ability just to get her health back up before we end this raid. And there we go. She one-shots the storage, and we get the last of the Dark Elixir from that Dark Elixir drill. Only 395,000 gold, but 644,000 Elixir and over 6,000 Dark Elixir before that Champions 2 bonus that helps us out and boosts us up right where we need to be. Let's return home, finally. And it looks like I'm actually almost maxed out on Elixir. Not quite, but just about 39,000 Elixir away from being completely maxed. So we did pretty well today on the farming. Let's go ahead and get another one trained up for later on. And we don't have enough gold to do a wall, but I did do 2 wall upgrades in between episodes. So that is a little bit exciting. I couldn't do anything else with the gold because I only have the 1 builder, and I wasn't going to do a defense and leave myself builderless. So I had to continue just to pour some into walls. Now let's see. Get into the lab here. 9 million elixir on the dragon upgrade, going to level 6. Town Hall 11 max, 10-day upgrade. Let's go ahead and start this thing right here. And in 10 days, we will have max Town Hall 11 dragons. And we can have a little bit of fun with some Queen Charge dragons and some drag bat. Very excited to do that. Finally getting to use more attacks than just Electro and Lalo, which is my favorite. Don't get me wrong. I love to do it. I love executing it. I love watching it. I like tripling with it. But I do also like variety. So we'll be working towards getting to do more than just one strong attack at Town Hall 11. As soon as I get my heroes back, I'll be at full capacity to do that Electron Lalo once again. So that's going to do it for me today, folks. I have nothing else I can do. I only had that lab upgrade to do, and we didn't get enough elixir, or didn't get enough loot to do any wall upgrades. So thank you for tuning into this episode of my Town Hall 11 Let's Play. You are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.